The iPhone 17 Air is one of the most talked about upcoming Apple devices. It's expected to launch in just a couple of months and has already created a lot of buzz due to its design. The big highlight is how thin it will be. Rumors suggest it could be as slim as 5.5 millimeters, which would make it the thinnest iPhone ever made. Even thinner than the iPhone 6, which was 6.9 millimeters thick. In fact, it might even be thinner than Apple's new M4-powered iPad Air and possibly challenge the iPad Pro's sleekness. That's impressive, but there's more to this story than just looks. The iPhone 17 Air is expected to come with Apple's A19 chip, not the more powerful A19 Pro, and it will feature 8 GB of LPDDR5 RAM. That's just enough to support Apple Intelligence, Apple's latest suite of AI-powered features. So performance-wise, it should handle modern tasks and smart features decently well. But despite all these positive points, there's a major reason why some experts are advising buyers to wait before buying the iPhone 17 Air. It all comes down to battery life. Because of how slim the iPhone 17 Air is, Apple won't have much room to place a large battery inside. And as we know, smaller batteries typically mean shorter battery life. If you're someone who needs your phone to last all day without constantly reaching for a charger, this could be a real problem. A phone that looks amazing but can't make it through the day might not be practical for many users. Now here's where things get interesting. A new report out of Korea has revealed that Apple is planning to bring a new display technology to the iPhone 19 Air, the version expected in 2027. This new display is known as LTPO-TFT OLED, which stands for Low Temperature Polycrystalline Oxide Thin Film Transistor Organic Light Emitting Diode. It sounds complex, but the idea is simple. This new screen technology can help reduce power consumption, which means better battery life. So even though the iPhone 19 Air will likely be just as thin, or even thinner, than the iPhone 17 Air, it might offer much better battery performance thanks to this new LTPO display. However, Apple hasn't fully confirmed that it will use this tech in 2027. The final decision is expected to be made in the third quarter of this year. But many analysts believe that Apple is leaning toward using it, especially for the ultra-thin Air model. This is why many tech experts are saying it might be smart to wait until 2027 before buying the iPhone Air. If you can hold off for a couple more years, you could get a much more balanced device, one that looks stunningly thin but also performs well in terms of battery life. This could be the difference between plugging in at lunch or making it through an entire day with ease. There's another good reason to wait. The iPhone 17 Air is the first of its kind in this ultra-thin category. Like with any first-generation product, it could come with a few compromises or growing pains. Over the next couple of years, Apple will have time to refine the design, address any user feedback, and improve the overall experience. So when the iPhone 19 Air comes out, it might not only have better battery life, but also fewer issues, better durability, and a more optimized user experience. To sum it up, the iPhone 17 Air will be a beautiful device. It's set to make headlines for being Apple's slimmest iPhone ever, and it will offer decent performance and all the latest software features. But battery life is going to be a concern due to its compact size. If long battery life is important to you, it may be worth skipping the 17 Air and waiting for the 19 Air in 2027, especially if Apple moves ahead with the new LTPO OLED display. That decision will likely be finalized later this year. So if you're thinking of upgrading your iPhone, it might be smart to wait until Apple reveals more about its future plans. This way, you'll be able to make a better decision based on the confirmed technology and improvements coming to the iPhone Air lineup. In the end, it's all about balancing looks with function. And while the iPhone 17 Air will definitely win points for style, the real game changer could arrive in 2027 with the iPhone 19 Air, a phone that finally gets both design and battery life right.